Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Pleasure to be with you. I'm author, leadership, and team development speaker JoeWoodley. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Yes. So, come on now. I drove 7 hours to get here. And I just wanted to thank my wonderful wife and my son for taking a drive down with me to support me. So I'm looking forward to getting started. My topic is going to be, I'm not giving a hand signal. My topic is when the prodigal son becomes the father. That's deep, y'all. So as we know, fatherhood in America has changed dramatically over the last few decades. We've seen a steady increase in stay-at-home and single fathers. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but in the year 2013, 17% of single parents were actually dads. Now, unfortunately, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, 1 in 4 households in America does not have a father. Now, let's take a moment to think about that. That means that 25% of the young people you see walking the streets right now don't have a dad in their lives. Now, this generation is making it very clear that mothers don't necessarily need to be the primary caretakers in their children's lives. And what we're seeing is a dramatic change as generations have gone by through the years. So how much have we changed in 60 years? Well, in 1960, 9% of households were single-parent households. Fast forward to the year 1980, and now we're looking at 13% of households, single-parent households. That's my mom's generation. Now let's look at where we were in 2013. A staggering 34% of households were single-parent households. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time we have a real discussion about what's going on. Now, I believe that we need a massive infusion of strong men and strong fathers. You see, character, integrity, commitment, courage, those are some old-fashioned values. But old-fashioned values like that, they don't ever go out of style. See, why is it that when we turn on our television sets, most of the time when you see fathers, they're portrayed as irresponsible, cartoonish, and buffoons? The media has a tremendous power in changing our perceptions. And we need to use it to build men up and not to tear them down. My next point is that our children need their fathers. See, most moms do a great job raising their children. I have a great mom. She dedicated her life to try to give me the best that she could give me. But even she acknowledged that I needed to have my father in my life. So here we are now, looking at the situation in the world where our children are lost, and they're seeking, and they're wondering, they have no identity, they don't know who they are. And moms are wonderful and they're great, but only a father can provide certain things to their child. My last point is that I discovered how much I needed my own child. See, I was a single father for 14 years of my life. And it was the most difficult, challenging, and wonderful experience I've ever had. I learned from my son just how much he needed me. But more importantly, I learned how much I needed him. See, in those formative years, I gained character, integrity, And it actually resulted in me being able to forgive my own father from walking out on me. So I live by this life principle. My words matter a lot. But you know what matters to my son even more? It's my actions. So from one single father to a world full of many more, being a great father is the best thing you can ever be. Thank you.